Hello and welcome to Friday. Started the day off by heading over to a doctor's appointment for Mal. She had an annual checkup, and after we finished that, which is out in Loris, we decided to grab a bite to eat out this way, which we pretty much never do because we're never in Loris. Loris is known, and I think rightfully so, kind of like a backwoodsy, redneck type place, and we normally don't get out this way. This is where the Bog-Off Festival was, if you were watching a few months ago on the blog. There was a place that we looked up on Yelp called The Grind, and we just had lunch there, and it was great. Mal had a turkey spinach wrap?
Yep.
And I had a iced coffee. It's called The Grind, so they have coffee there. And also a turkey basil pesto sandwich. And it was really fantastic. And the atmosphere in there was very quaint, very small, quaint place. It was just really nice. And because this is Loris, this backwoodsy place, they were actually playing like gospel bluegrass, which I love. Bluegrass music is fantastic, so it was so awesome to just sit there and listen to music that I would have heard playing at like my grandfather's house whenever I was a kid, and it was nice. It's also like the only place that you would ever listen to gospel bluegrass music playing while you're in a restaurant. Like, that's not something that ever happened, so it was really cool. Anyway, now we are on our way back home. We just only have like 2 hours, and then we have another doctor's appointment. But not for us, it's for the kitties, for Sagan specifically. The other day, Mal was, petting Sagan or whatever, and was watching him clean himself, and noticed that he had a bump under his tongue. And Mal, being the investigator that she is, decided to look into that and saw that it could, we don't know, but it could be something potentially dangerous. So we're going to take him to the vet. We got an appointment today. It's hard to see under a cat's tongue, obviously, and they're not going to let you look under their tongue. But I actually managed to capture a picture of it, which I'll show you. So we got a good picture of this bump so we can show the vet and decide if, anything needs to be done about it. Hopefully it won't be anything, or if it's something, hopefully, we're catching it really early. But we're going to go to the vet later today and basically find out. Hey, pal. Would you be interested in coming out? No? You just going to stay in there forever? That might make this a little difficult. Where did Sagan go? If only we knew. Where did he go? He's invisible. You silly cat. You can't hide.
You're homesick.
Welcome back, bud. Now cue 2 to 3 days of
Kissing.
Kep and Sagan having issues. Or basically Kep having an issue with Sagan. Anytime either of them go to the vet, even if they both go to the vet, it happens to some extent, but especially if just one goes, there's a few days where the one that went to the vet doesn't quite smell like he did, and then the other one hisses. So, verdict for Sagan. The thing under his tongue is something, but we don't know what it is, and we can't really know without a biopsy. So, they said there's a possibility that it could be a number of things. It could be something as extreme as, the beginning of oral cancer, which is actually very common in cats. It could be something as minute as he bit his tongue. Like, we don't know. So it's best to play it safe in these situations. So what they did is they gave us a very strong antibiotic that, if it is something minor, should knock it out really quick. And they scheduled surgery to remove it, because I think instead of doing a biopsy, they'll biopsy it, but they can just remove it because it's so small.
Yeah.
It's not like they're going to take a part, they're going to take the whole thing.
Yeah, she said it looked superficial, so it's just on the surface. And
yeah.
It's not through the whole tongue.
Yeah, and actually, I hadn't seen it in person. I'd only, I'm the one that took that picture of his tongue, but I was looking at the screen, and in my opinion, the picture makes that thing look a little bigger than it actually is. In person, whenever the vet lifted the tongue up or whatever, we could see it did look a little bit smaller, which is good. So we're going to put him on antibiotics for a few days, and come Tuesday, if it's gone, then hooray. If it's not gone, then he will go in and he's going to get some anesthesia, and they're going to cut it out. And then we'll find out what it was. Like I said, it could be something, very minor, not a big deal. But it could be something major. Oral cancer is a big killer in cats, and it spreads pretty rapidly. And if this is that, then Mao, for one, has an eagle eye because she managed to spot that, which is incredible. But also, I'm sure we caught it very, very early to the point where I don't think it'll be an issue. So that's where we're at. That's what we know. I think he's going to be fine. But it'll just be watching him for the next few days, and then, like I said, if it's gone, it's gone, and if not, he'll be in for surgery on Tuesday, and they got to cut that out. But it's just a tiny thing, so it should be all right. Now, the other thing that's going on today is that today is actually my parents' wedding anniversary. 33 years they've been married. So we're actually going to go out for dinner with them here in a little bit. So in the meantime, Mal's going to keep working on her painting for Pikmin 2. Right now it's to the point where it's gorgeous. She's almost done with it, and she's been doing things a little differently for this painting, and it's been working out really well for her. Instead of doing the typical paint the entire thing, edit the entire thing, you've been doing like a seesaw motion.
Yeah, I'll paint till the card is full, like 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll go edit that for the time lapse and the full version. And then if there's still time in the day, I'll go and paint some more and then go edit. And when I was doing it the other way, I like painting all at once like that, but there was downtime when things were drying, and after I finished painting, I had to sit there at a 20-hour time lapse that I had to compress and get everything else out and just be like, oh my god, this is so much to get through.
Yeah.
So it's done.
I mean, I know the people that are doing videos don't generally enjoy the editing process quite like I do, but I also went to school to be an editor, so I really enjoy that. But I can understand that, what Mount loves to do is paint, and it's true. You bring 30 hours of footage into Final Cut, and it's like, well, now I got to, go through this. It can be very tiring. So it's been good for her, because that's the part she loathes. She hates the editing process, and she's now handling it in small chunks, and it's made it a lot more palatable for her. And the cool thing is, now she's almost done with the painting, but everything she's painted up to this point is done in the video, which is so cool. All you have to do is finish painting, hopefully today.
Yeah.
And then whatever you paint today is the only thing you have to edit. It's pretty neat. Anyway, we're going to get to work, and then later on, dinner. We came to Ori's for your anniversary dinner, and having some fried goodness. Does the crab cake count as fried?
Pan fried?
Pan fried. That's kind of the same thing. Me and you got the same thing, and they got the same thing. I didn't even realize that. Oh, and you're wearing, I don't think we ever showed it on the vlog, but we got Mom a necklace whenever we were in Arizona at the super, super windy place. We did talk about it. We talked about it on the recap video. We didn't show it on the actual vlog, but happy anniversary.
Thank you.
33 years. That's such a long time. It was really great getting to spend the evening with my parents and help them celebrate their anniversary. And also, Ori's is always good eats. It's funny because it's a show that we watch. Anyway, now that the evening is at its end, we just fed the boys. We're getting ready for bed, and Mao has finished her Pikmin painting. I say getting ready for bed. I guess we still have a little bit to do on the video itself. I don't think the video is going to be out tomorrow, but that's only because of uploading purposes. It'll have to upload and then probably be out on Sunday. If we had real fast internet, it'd be out tomorrow. There's a lot of really amazing detail in this.
I like the bulborb.
Little hidden bulborb. You did a great job, Mal.
Thanks. I'm really fond of the color.
Yeah.
It's so vibrant
And before you even had the silhouetted trees and stuff on there, I was really in love with the clouds. It's just, I mean, they're a beautiful color, but then also they have like this just hint of like 3D effect, like a bevel or something, and it's just really nice. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow we are going to be getting together with Austin and Nikki, playing some cards. Should be a good time. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?